So right now I feel like these people are kind of just spinning my wheels.
Somebody was big and fat
Ah.
and destroyed that sign over there.
I don't really, well, first off, I already know from talking with him on the phone yesterday that he doesn't have the cash to even buy a car right now, as in, you know, to like the Range Rover that's $7,500. He doesn't have $7,500. He would have to finance it. That's what we discussed. And then his grandmother's here with him today. Supposedly, I think she may have the money to buy an inexpensive car, but then they're acting like they don't have the money, and she's saying on the Jaguar for $1,250, she's saying, can I do 90 days same as cash?
Give you that plus some, but I can pay it off in 90 days.
This is not, our dealership here is not Rent-A-Center or a, or any kind of department store that does 90 days same as cash. This is a automotive dealership, and we sell cars today, not 90 days from now. So with that being said, we will keep moving forward, but I'm going to have to discuss with them here in just a moment before any more time gets wrapped up into this deal, what we can do and what we can't do. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I gave in. I did. And I'm letting them drive the Range Rover. So we're gonna hop in there, take it for a ride. Well, here's the thing. Maybe they do have a little money. I really don't know. I think the main thing is what you gotta realize sometimes when you're a salesperson. Don't always put the cart before the horse, right? Always sell the product first. If you can make sure they are interested enough in the car that you are selling and they fall in love with it and like it, sometimes customers will find a way to get it. I'm not gonna put that on the back because it's not on there all that great. Yeah, Land Rovers, they ride like a tank. Yeah, I think it's got an electronic parking brake. So it might, it might not have like the one you pull up with your hand. There we go. What's that? Well, you got four-wheel drive on this vehicle?
No, is it in four-wheel drive high right now?
I don't know. It should put a display up on the screen there to let you know what you're in. You want to be in the one to the far left though that just looks like a basic vehicle. Yeah. That's just your normal, driving around town and stuff. You can actually pick up the airbag suspension on it so it sits higher if you're going through the mud and woods and stuff. Or you can lower the car down if you're loading things into it at the airport or at the hotel. He contacted me yesterday. This was kind of more, seemed like something maybe for him to ride around in.
But Jesse's totally against his life.
On the Range Rover?
Because of the mileage.
Oh, so she knows a little bit about it. Okay. Man, Robert, you can't tell her everything, man.
Well,
just bring it home and
she got eyeballs. She can see.
No, I know. Yeah, the thing with this car, you bring it home and let her drive it. Oh no, she's gonna fall in love.
No, Jesse's not like that. She's too practical minded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, some ladies are a little different. They want everything.
She's gonna work for it too. I told him, I said, y'all will be millionaires in 3 years. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, the money's out there. You just got to figure out how to get it.
Well, they're both hustlers.
Good. That's awesome. But I mean, does it feel like like there's some power that's being restricted?
No, it just feels like I'm in like drive.
Real low here.
Have you driven Range Rovers before, or I mean, how are you basing that off of a different one you've driven, or?
Yeah, my buddy. My buddy that I used to work with at the days.
Okay.
I had a Cadillac, so we swapped out occasionally.
Yeah. Okay, so you have driven Range Rovers before then. All right. Some people have never driven them. I mean, they drive. They're heavy. This thing's it's built. Definitely different than a Chevy Tahoe. So we just got to the point where I had to kind of say, look, what are we doing about buying cars? Because now he's already test driven 2 cars today, the Range Rover and a Jaguar. We went from a $1,200 Jaguar to a $7,500 Range Rover. Then we went to, now he wants to drive the Mercedes S550 that's $8,900, and also wants to drive the BMW 5 Series. So this is now over an hour with them and basically getting down to driving 4 vehicles. I said to the grandmother, I said, if you're gonna buy a car, how are you going about it? Well, I'm gonna do cash down in 90 days, same as cash. Well, ma'am, that's not gonna happen. We don't do that here. You would have to pay for the car up front today and get your insurance and go with it. Sir, how are you planning on doing it? Well, I would have to finance the car. Okay, well, let me see if these cars even meet the criteria of the finance company, because we're talking about older cars with super high miles. So that's where we're at.